New York City is the land of square footage and real estate legends, and the brightest star in this world is about much more than leases and profits. Mr. Steven Siegel is the man who leaves it all behind for a morning, heads to the Bronx, and meets me at my school.
Steve Siegel,
Nice to meet
great
you.
to meet you.
Welcome to Becca. All of us here have one goal, and that is to get into college and then complete college.
And you're going to what school?
I'm going to Franklin Marshall College. Every one of my classmates have been helped by my college counselor, Miss Jessica Cuevas, who I would like for you to meet now.
Welcome to our school. It's a pleasure to have you.
Pleasure to be here.
What made you become interested in real estate?
I graduated very young. I was 15, so I needed a job. And I found a job through a friend in the mailroom of a residential real estate company. I was able to work there from 8 till 1 and go to school from 3 till 7 at a city college here in New York. And then when I was 17, I moved to a firm that was purely commercial called Cushman & Wakefield. And I stayed there 26 years.
I want to be an entrepreneur. So do you have any advice on how to build up the stepping stones to get there?
Education, education, education. Who do you consider a hero?
First off, my family, especially my mom. She moved here from Ghana. Just that transition showed me that she was determined to make something of herself, and she has instilled that in me. Being the first in my family, I'm also the first to go to college, and that's a huge opportunity for me. My parents are completely proud of me, and that's what I want to show to my siblings, that if you work hard enough, that you can achieve these things.
I just wish you would switch from pharmaceutical to real estate. Let me know if you change your mind.
I think Mr. Siegel liked being in our school. He is well known as a giant in giving back. So how important is it for you to give back to your community, friends, and family?
It's part of my life. It's not something I distinguish between going to work, having a family, raising a family, and giving back is just an automatic for me. My parents had little to nothing, but they had everything. My mother was a school crossing guard, and she saw these kids sitting there at lunchtime with no place to go and nothing to eat. She'd be feeding them.
What about heroes?
Besides Joe Namath, who had played for the Jets, you're my hero.
I was speechless. Next, we hopped in a car to see one of his buildings. Can you talk a little bit about your time in the Bronx?
I actually loved my time in the Bronx. It was kind of a different time. I enjoyed living where I lived, and I had tons of friends. Still have some friends. We call them the Bronx Club.
He wanted to develop a great place to live in his old neighborhood.
This is trying to create an environment where people want to live and can live in comfort and without fear. And there's a famous baseball player I told you earlier by the name of Babe Ruth, who they say lived here.
What an amazing and generous man.
Here's the card. Don't be afraid to use it.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
Someday I will have my own card to give him, and I will say the same words to another young man in search of a mentor.